Welcome to our ClickUI health coaching space. My name is Sabrina Queiroga, and if it's the first time that you are around here, I'm a health coach certified for the Institution of Integrative Nutrition of New York. And this is our first coaching space record before we open our coaching room next week. And I would like to talk a little bit about coaching. Every time someone asks me, Sabrina, what you're doing? And I say, oh, I'm a health coach. It's very interesting. Suddenly I can see they have like a question mark in their face. And they said, okay, what exactly you do? Do you coach about nutrition? Do you coach about lifestyle? Sometimes I say, yeah, all those things together. And today, I would like to talk a little bit about coaching, health coaching, and the work that I do. And I think one of the best examples of coaching is when we think about sports. When you are in the sport realm, it's so common to have coaches, and nobody question do we need or not a coach. I can tell by myself, like I'm a not professional runner. I love running, and I have a coaching for run since I started running, which was in 2005, I think. And the role of the coach when I'm running is not just send me trains, right? Like I have a spreadsheet with my training with the week, but his role goes beyond that, because the coach is someone who kind of mastered the subject. In this case, my running coach, he mastered running and all the mechanics behind running and everything attached to this subject. And when he passed a train for me, it's not just like, okay, the best training for 10K is this, or the best training for a half marathon is this. He will go and he will understand who I am, how my body works, what works for me and what doesn't work for me. So he do a pre-evaluation to understand where I am with my physical health, with my conditioning, my aerobics, all those details. And then he start passing a training. And as the training goes, he's constantly asking for feedback, what I'm feeling on my body, so with this constant exchange of information, he can adjust the training so I have the best train, not only to achieve my goal, but also that will make me feel better running, that will make me a better runner. So that's kind of the same in a health coaching. When we are health coaching, first we need to understand what the person are in terms of their health and their life, because it's really a holistic work. It's not just about nutrition or weight or sickness. Is really holistic. I need to understand all parts of your life and where you are and what you want, where you want to improve. Because again, I could just say, oh, you should eat this and you should exercise, things that we all know. We all should exercise, we all should eat well, we all should sleep and rest and be with our loved ones and invest in ourselves in terms of career, in passions and friendships and relationships, all those things. We all know that, but it's not that easy. And the most important, for each person, it will be different. That's why you look for a coach, because instead of trying or researching or spending a lot of time learning all those things, you say, what do you want? And the expert, the person who spent like years and years, because I've been studying for probably 15 years now, all the subjects, will support you and will help you. For example, with the problem is nutrition. If you want to improve your eating and your health through nutrition, I studied like thousands of different diets and all the benefits of each one. And together we can figure out what works for you. If you're struggling with something that you don't know exactly what is happening, but you can establish new habits or you can do something, we will try to figure out what are your blocks, maybe some limiting belief, maybe some trauma, and we will work through that. And the advantage of having a coach is you will speed up all the things because you don't need to search, learn, and try and see, oh, this works, this doesn't work. The coach will kind of like help you to choose and see what really fits for you, because he already has a knowledge base to guide you through that. So that's the one thing. You will speed up, you will avoid several errors, and sometimes it's hard, right? When you try something, you try a diet and it doesn't work, and you were like trying so hard for like months and you didn't achieve, it's really hard. You have like this feeling like, oh, nothing will work, or what I will try now. Or we have so much information today around. We can Google, we can go to social media, we can go anywhere. How do you know? And we have a lot of discussion about coaches today, about how everybody's a coach today. And that's not true. The truth is, you can figure out if the coach is good for you. It's not only about certifications and study and how they learn things and the process they use, but also the connection, the experience they have, and the connection they have with you. So when people come and like, oh, I don't know, because I don't want to, I have friends that they said, I don't want to use the title of a coach because everybody is a coach. And I saw that in different places, because when I was teaching yoga, everybody would say, oh, today everybody is a yoga teacher and you have all this scandal with yoga teachers. The same happened with gurus. Everybody is a guru and you have the gurus, and the gurus do bad things. Those things happen, is true, but doesn't take the value of the gurus, doesn't take the values of the yoga teachers, doesn't take the values of the coach. It's the same. Like, you have a very simple example. You have good mothers and bad mothers. Nobody questioned that if we should or not, or if we shouldn't have a mother. But the truth is, you have great mothers and not so good mothers, and some like mothers that are like, oh, I don't know about it. So there is a lot of value of having a guide. So one of the reasons, because you have so much confusion around, and a lot of people never experience having a coach, and many times because they never dare to invest in their selves, in their personal growth, because there is so much attention out, right? Especially women, we are always like giving effort and learning things for our work and skills and dedicating time for our family and kids and husbands and house. We are all the time out. Sometimes we forget that we should have one time that is ours. We should invest the same way we invest in specific skills for our work. We should invest in skills for ourselves, so we can discover who we truly are, so we can improve the quality of life, so we can establish a lifestyle that allows us to have all, that allow us to have the family, that allow us to have the job, the career, that allow us to have time for ourselves, that allow us to have our health, so we have the energy to do everything that we want. So that's why next week, on August, second week of August, we are opening the coaching room. So for all the people who are already my clients and they're coaching with me, they can come if they want some extra coaching. And for people who they're not sure if coaching is for them or how coaching works, they can jump in the call and participate. I will be every day talking about some subjects relate to your health and to your life, and opening for questions. So anyone can ask your questions, can be coached there, can learn more about the process, can learn more about myself and what I'm teaching and what I'm sharing and how I'm guiding my clients. So if you have any questions, you can post under this video. If you want more information, let me know. and see you next week. Will be every Wednesday, 12 PST time. See you soon.